name is Anton Håkansson. I'm running the company Daycape, and we're making an app to help children with autism, mainly managing the daily structure. And as you can see myself, I have a little trouble, when things happens that is unexpectedly, like, pressing the slides, and it's the wrong slide popping up. And you can try the app for yourself. You can download it on the App Store and use the login number 22 and the password superpower. Of course, this app is for children, but for me, I use it for myself just to manage the small things, calling my girlfriend and so on. You guys are done? Yes. That's me when I was 5 years old. At that time, I was diagnosed with the autistic spectrum. And looking back at that time, I feel that I understand a lot of the difficulties that children today with autism is facing. So I dedicated this company to help the children. So I want to introduce you to another child. His name is Love. He's 12 years old. He loves everything about computers. He's really good at, hacking and making changes in computers, playing video games with his mother and sister. But Love has autism. That makes a really big challenge for him to manage these small daily changes. He's very sensitive to when something goes wrong or something happens unexpectedly. It could be that dinner happens 5 minutes earlier, or that he's not really ready to bring his books to school. And when this happens, it can really, really ruin his day. He can feel super stressed all day, and he can feel like, he can't talk to anyone, not his family, not his friend, anyone. So this is when the real trouble with autism begins. And to help Love, we have Elizabeth. That's Love's mother. She puts a huge effort into every day helping Love plan for everything that happens in beforehand. Making sure that he knows that every morning he needs to use both his toothbrush and toothpaste to brush his teeth and manage to go to school and get back from school. And, what's going to happen in class every day, all the lectures, all the books, and so on. But she's taking sick care. She's putting too much pressure into it, so she's feeling too stressed and can't go to work. And so the whole family is affected of it. And it's not only Love that has this problem. It's estimated that 1 in 69 children this year was diagnosed with autism. That's a 30% difference from 3 years ago. So there's a large amount of children today that has autism, and that number is growing. So to help Love, what's available today? There are some apps available. They usually cost thousands of euros, and the only thing they really do is just showing in the app what's going to happen next. But the problem is, Love, he can't make the shadow for himself. Someone else needs to do that. And Elizabeth can't really just take Love's phone every time something unexpectedly happens. So the majority of times, people just do the traditional thing to just put a big sheet of paper on the wall and place small images on what happens next during the day. And of course, you can't really bring a big wall of paper into your pocket. So we created something else. We created Daycape. It's an app to help Love manage the day, to know what happens next. It shows with simple images what's going to happen next, and a little timer that shows how long he has to take it, how long he has to do something. It could be in school, it could be in home. But with this, we have the planning tool. It's a website that you can use in the mobile or on a computer. With this, Elizabeth can make all the plans in the mobile, send it to Love, and she can also work with teachers in school that can also make the planning and collaborate with helping Love with the daily planning. And we just launched it a month ago. The feedback we are gaining is that we're really helping children today manage the stress, the daily structure, making them calmer, making them more easy with handling their autism, but we're also making it quicker and faster for for parents and teachers to help their children. To make this sustainable, to continue developing it, we have a business model. We're not charging for the app. We're saying that when you have started using it and using the planning tool, we're going to charge you monthly, depending on how many children you're helping. If you're a small family, we have a small cost. If you're a bigger school or a class, we're charging a little bit more. And by doing so, we're going to be able to continue developing it. And this is what we have done so far. 1 year ago, we got half million SEK, Swedish crowns, in grant. That's 50,000 euros. We started doing user tests, really interviewing schools and families, figuring out the problem. We launched a prototype, and then 1 month ago, we launched the product, and we got 260 children using the app today on a daily basis, active users. And we can see that 60 children average use the app every week. And the way we have ahead of us, of course, we want to improve the app. We'll continue developing it. We want to bridge the communication so the children at Lova can talk back to the parents too. We're also aiming at 2016. We're going to have 300 paying parent users, premium users, and 100 classes or schools. That will give us 800,000 SEK, that's 80,000 euros in yearly income. Next year, 2016-17, we're aiming at 2,000 paying parents and 200 paying schools. That will give us 2.4 million SEK, that's 240,000 euros, and that would make us able to break even. So this is our team. We are a team of developers, psychologists, business developers, and designer. And our aim is to help Love to remove this little small detail in his life to hinder him from really just focus on the things that he's really good at in school and computers and so on. And by doing that, we're saying that we can make autism a superpower. Thank you very much.